Hello everybody and welcome to Badminton Racket Review. Today we are going to test this Kawasaki Lightning 8800 badminton racket, and as before we go on to testing, we're going to just go through the racket specs. So it describes it as having a medial balance, so I'm assuming that's more like an even balance. It says that it has a medial weight too, but it's a 3U category racket, so that's 85 to 89 grams in weight, and the shaft is quite stiff, has a stiff shaft. Maximum tension is 30 pounds on the strings, which is pretty good actually. And here it says balance is mid, so it's an even balance racket, even balance as I described earlier. Now we've also added a section on feel, so I'm just looking at the tester's notes here on the 8800. So in terms of the weight, it feels pretty agile, it doesn't feel particularly heavy. The balance works very well for the weight. You know, the racket feels pretty easy to maneuver around, and doesn't feel too stiff to use. Now moving on to design, well, you can take a look at the design in a second in a close-up video, but have to say Kawasaki, outstanding design job. Really good use of color, the combination, the print quality is superb. Really like the detail around the head. Have a look at this video and you'll see it for yourself. Okay, so I think it's time we did a weight test on the racket. So that has come out at 90.2 grams, which is just past the 3U category. But before, I don't want to elaborate too much on weight, but we've had so much feedback regarding weight. We always weigh the racket with strings and as the grip as it is supplied from the manufacturer. We don't really see the point in weighing a racket that is not usable. So the actual weight of the racket you're taking onto court is going to be around the 90 gram mark. Okay, so that's the usable weight of the racket. If you want to know more about racket weight, you can go onto this YouTube channel, and there are videos on the channel which relate to, well, sorry, they're not videos, there's a video which is very short which relates to racket and racket weight, where we have weighed different strings, a couple of different strings and a couple of different grips to give you the variation you can expect when you are putting on an additional grip or different size strings. Right, I think it's time to do a smash test, which tests the ability of the racket to smash the shuttlecock. Well, that went very well. So I think we should now do a maneuver test to see how quickly this racket moves through the air. And finally, we're going to do a control test. Now, this test is designed to see how well this racket controls the shuttlecock. Okay, so that's all well and done. Now the website, well, the queries in regards to the website have been non-stop, and we have to admit the website has taken far longer than we ever anticipated it would. The workload that's gone into the website is huge. The data requirement that each racket testing, you know, some rackets can, for example, on a smash test, some rackets we had to test 18 times before we were happy with the results that were produced. So it took longer to get to the point than we expected. How long? Hard to say, but we are very close. We are at the finishing touches of the website, so just the design and some going through some testing on the site to make sure there's not too many errors and stuff like that. So don't expect it to be long. Can't give you an exact date, but we are super close. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. We've got a lot more rackets to come. We've got more Kawasaki rackets. Again, some of the design of these Kawasaki rackets is unbelievable. We've got some new Kampu rackets. We've got some new Apex rackets. We've got the Voltric DGs to come, DG1, DG10. We've got the Dura, including the Z Strike. We've got some new Voltric, including the FB and the Lindans. We've got the new Victor Hyper Nanos coming in, some new jet speeds. So there's a lot more rackets to come for 2017. This is the first lineup of those. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye bye.